name is Krista Dunton. I'm here at the Village Golf Shop, and I'm a Jim Hardy Plain Truth certified instructor. And I want to give you a couple tips on the difference in the setup for a one plane swing versus a two plane swing. A couple key points on the one plane swing on the setup, and just by definition, a one plane swing, the arms and the club are going to swing around the body on somewhat the same angle that the body turns on. So as the shoulders rotate around the spine, the left arm's going to swing pretty much parallel to the shoulders. A two-plane swing, the arms and the club are going to swing on somewhat a different plane that the body turns on. So the shoulder turn in a two-plane swing is flatter, and the arm motion is a lot more up and down in the swing. And that's the biggest difference between the two as far as the shape of the swing. Key setups to create that in the one-plane swing: stance is going to be slightly wider than a two-plane. Grip can be anywhere from neutral to maybe a little bit strong. Hands are going to stay very much centered over the ball, and the posture of your body is going to be very centered over the ball. No strange tilts or anything like that. Head kind of right over it, body over it. Arms hanging down, relaxed, fairly bent over to the ball. One way to find out your correct posture to the golf ball is to mark off from the ball, mark off 4 feet. And put a club down, you're going to have a 4-foot zone from the ball to the club. So we're going to call this the zone. It's 4 feet from the ball straight out to where that shaft is. Place the club along your shoulders. Now when I turn, the end of that club is pointing in the zone. If I'm too tall to the ball, when I turn, my shoulders are turning too flat and they're above the zone. If I'm too bent over, the shoulders are going to turn too steep and they're not going to be in the zone. So to find your optimal posture when you turn, their shoulders should turn pointing somewhat in the zone, and that's going to be the shoulder turn that you want in a one-plane swing. It's a fairly steep shoulder turn both directions. There's no tilt in this. It's a turn and a turn. So the body is purely rotational. Rotates going back, rotates around the spine coming through. An incorrect motion here might be a tilt and a tilt, and that obviously is not what we want. So posture over the ball, fairly bent over to the ball, steep shoulder turn, and then the body's your main engine here. It's a very aggressive kind of body motion with the arms swinging around the body as the body turns. One of the biggest advantages to the one-plane swing is it doesn't require a lot of tempo. It requires some athleticism and a little bit of flexibility to be able to stay bent over and turn that way. But it's a simple swing, and it gets the club and the arms swinging around the body as the body turns, and I think if you practice this, you'll find a lot more success.
Wait a minute.